अनंत हरि कथानंता कहहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता। राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए जीवन भर रामायण गाए। प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने राम से रूठे राम से माने। राम सिया की करुण कहानी एक है चंदन एक है पानी। राम सिया राम जय जय राम। 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 तेरे नाम तुम ताना तेरे नाम आदि तेरे नाम तेरे नाम आदि तेरे नाम आदि तनु ताना 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 तेरे नाम। हरि अनंत हरि कथानंता कहहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता। राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए जीवन भर रामायण गाए। प्रेम
We'd like to
कोई
express our heartfelt gratitude to the following persons and businesses for their contributions in cash and kind. PNV Marketing Company Limited, VDC Transport Limited, Upper Level Educational Institute, Mr. Anil Serju, Beatrice Fabric, La Vida Home for the Aged, Uncle Harry, International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs, Sparky's Enterprises, Jenny's Tent and Party Rentals, Roshan Parag and Family, Shivan Babulal and Family, Tariq Baksh Jewelry, White Knight Bar, Deo Bar, Ratan Singh Tire Shop, Lucky Spot Minimart, Uncle Nana and Family, Ramesh Bagwandin and Family, Ramson's Transport Company Limited, Rex Car Limited, Jim's Muffler Shop, Tantibano and Family, Rams Logistics, A&R Auto Spa, India Heights, Betty Rashid and Family, Massey Machinery, Gems Printry Limited, Sirius Marketing, Central Chemical and Agricultural Supplies Limited, Deonarine Small Engine Repairs Limited, Nicholas Ram Sundar and Family, Dave's Radiator and Gas Tank Services, Godakul Coolant, Miranda's Pudra Store, Current Arjun's Transport, Point Lisa Steel Products Limited, Playboy's Bar, Tuners Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Legacy Bar, On-Mark TT, Suzanne Selections, Prem Singh Puja Bhavan, Silver Fox Reel and Tackle, Faizul Baksh Construction Limited, Trendy Impressions by Lizzie, Mr. and Mrs. Gopichan Budan, Zarina Bal and Family, Art Concepts Limited, Ramleela Supermarket, Justice of the Peace, Mr. Krishna Ramkisun, Saturn and Enterprises, Vishala Lachman and Family, Central Ice, Vido Mamagai, Extra Foods, Nick's Cafe, Das Funeral Services, Maruf PVC Professional Construction Limited, Tallman Auto Air Conditioning, Multi-Serve Caribbean Limited, Multi-Serve Caribbean Paint and Distribution Limited, Drive-On Auto Rentals Limited, SSR Aluminum Glass and Steel Decor, G1 Food Supplies, Gawker and Hiralal and Family, Ahmed Ramgulam and Electrical Services, Caribbean Flavors, Roger Mechanical and Wrecking Service, User and Sanka and Family, Shagonas Borough Corporation, His Worship the Mayor, Mr. Faik Mohammed, Shagonas Fire Service, Drop Shop, Shivani's Minimart, Nancy's Pharmacy, Kewal Singh's Auto, Ravi's Refrigeration and Air Conditioning Limited and Green Pool Limited, Amit and Shalini, Anil Bal and Family, Andy Danisa and Family, Advanced Precision Machine Shop, Harindras Transport, Wiz Transport. Special thanks to our narrator, Pandit Kishnarayan Banarsi and the Saraswati Ramayana and Chautal Group for their continued support. Pandit Vishesh Vyas for conducting our ground puja. Special thanks to Ananji Board Welding and Fabricating, Radam Sports Club, Rudy's Welding and Fabricating, Dipnarine Enterprises, Boogie's Liquor Mart, Dipnarine Trading, Synergy Meds, Tire Hub, Life Creek Concrete for Life, SIB Construction Services Limited, Royal Gem Enterprises Limited, Sambrosco Imports Limited, New Tech Roofing and Guttering, Authentic Builders Hardware, AMK Transport, Shiraz Mohammed and Family. Special thanks to Satish Ramleela, also known as Prunes, the main architect of the 75 feet Ravana effigy and the entrance where the murtis are, and all other members who took their time and efforts to ensure all props and effigies were completed. Andre Gatnisa and his team for building the second effigy. Satish Samaru and his team for assisting with traffic coordination. Special thanks to Baldeo Shopping Mart for lending us the main entrance. Special thanks to Mr. Aziz and Advanced Collision Services Limited for the painting of the elephants and pedestals. Special thanks to Lisa Ramprasad for the painting of the Rangoli, to N. Ramuta Photography for his media and live coverage each night. Special thanks to all the wreckers, trucks, forklifts which assisted in transportation of bamboo and the murtis. Special thanks to Mr. Ram Sankar, the creator of our main attraction this year, our Shri Ram Murti. And the most special thanks is to you, the audience, for your continued support year after year and night after night. We would like to make mention that the High Commissioner of India and his family will be gracing us with their presence on Sunday, 13th October 2024. If any names were missed, I humbly apologize. Thank you, and Sitaram.
हरि अनंत हरि कथानंता कहहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता। राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए जीवन भर रामायण गाए। प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने राम से रूठे राम से माने। राम सिया की करुण कहानी एक है चंदन एक है पानी। राम सिया राम जय जय राम। 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 तेरे नाम घूमता ना तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम। तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम। तेरे नाम आदि का घूमता ना तेरे नाम। आदि का घूमता ना तेरे नाम। आदि का घूमता ना तेरे नाम। आदि का होता निका तेरे नाम। हरि अनंत हरि कथा अनंता, कहहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता। राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए, जीवन भर रामायण गाए। प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने, राम से रूठे राम से माने। राम सिया की करुण कहानी, एक है चंदन एक है पानी। राम सिया राम, जय जय राम। 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 तेरे नाम घूमता ना तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का घूमता ना तेरे नाम, आदि का घूमता ना तेरे नाम, आदि का घूमता ना तेरे नाम, आदि का होदानी का दानी का तेरे नाम। हरि अनंत हरि कथा अनंता, कहहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता। राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए, जीवन भर रामायण गाए। प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने, राम से रूठे राम से माने। राम सिया की करुण कहानी, एक है चंदन एक है पानी। राम सिया राम, जय जय राम। 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 तेरे नाम घूमता ना तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का घूमता ना तेरे नाम, आदि का घूमता ना तेरे नाम, आदि का घूमता ना तेरे नाम, आदि का होदानी का दानी का तेरे नाम। हरि अनंत हरि कथा अनंता, कहहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता। राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए, जीवन भर रामायण गाए। प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने, राम से रूठे राम से माने। राम सिया की करुण कहानी, एक है चंदन एक है पानी। राम सिया राम, जय जय राम। राम सिया राम, जय जय राम। राम सिया राम, राम से चल के राम पे आए, प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने, राम से रूठे राम से माने, राम सिया की करुण कहानी, एक है चंदन एक है पानी, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, 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 तेरे नाम घूमता ना तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम तालीम का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम तालीम का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम तालीम का घूमता ना तेरे नाम, तालीम का घूमता ना तेरे नाम, तालीम का घूमता ना तेरे नाम, तालीम का तालीम का तेरे नाम। हरि अनंत हरि कथा अनंता, कहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता, राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए, जीवन भर रामायण गाए, प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने, राम से रूठे राम से माने, राम सिया की करुण कहानी, एक है चंदन एक है पानी, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, 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 तेरे नाम घूमता ना तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम तालीम का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम तालीम का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम तालीम का घूमता ना तेरे नाम, तालीम का घूमता ना तेरे नाम, तालीम का घूमता ना तेरे नाम, तालीम का तालीम का तेरे नाम। हरि अनंत हरि कथा अनंता, कहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता, राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए, जीवन भर रामायण गाए, प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने, राम से रूठे राम से माने, राम सिया की करुण कहानी, एक है चंदन।
As we join Ramleela celebration 2024 in the beautiful region of Pierre, we say once again special blessings to all our players and special thanks to members of the Pierre Ramleela committee and all the executive members for a job well done once again. We say special thanks to all our younger players and their parents. We are asking to the younger players, when the rain begins to fall, and I'm not saying if, but when, find yourself shelter. For the parents, bring the slippers for the children. Do not leave them in the cold. Okay, so we are asking all the little ones, you can find yourself. The big ones, you can find on yourself too. Yeah, so once again, a warm welcome. Tonight, Ramleela celebration, the 6th night, 7 if you check, Thursday. And of course, a jam-packed event once again tonight. We enjoyed each and every night, my dear devotees, and some of us enjoyed a little too much. Nevertheless, we are still here today, and if the city burning, we still jamming. Let us pray, my dear devotees. He is known as Ishwar Yajna, the master of all gatherings. We ask you, dear Lord, Guide and protect these offerings that we make in the form of Ramleela, for it is much more than open-air theater or street drama, for it is a 11-day yajna that men will try their best to perfect, and we have tried our best year after year after year. Also, we offer to you, dear Lord, and if we come short in any way, pa iman, tra iman, raksha karo, shama karo, daya karo. Let us pray. Before we begin, we are paging members of the dance group. You have to be on standby. You see the situation. We have a lot of fights tonight. Secondly, we have to look at the rain. So whenever you get the opportunity, please send a representative. Get your songs ready, and if you cannot dance on the field, we will allow you to dance in front of the Rangoli or on the Rangoli in front of Hanuman Baba and Bhagwan Shri Ram. So let us pray as we open tonight's celebration, 6 nights of Ramleela celebration. Hari Om. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namah. Om Shri Saraswati Namah. Om Shri Guru Charana Kamalabhyo Namo Namam. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Gajananam Bhudaganari Sevitam Kapisa Jambu Palasar Vakshatam Umasotam Shoka Vinashkartam Namami Viganeshwara Par Pankajam Om Vinadhari Vipula Mangala Dhana Shri Bhaktan Shiviran Shri Harisha Mande Kirti Pradya Kila Manuratane Mahade Vidya Pradayini Saraswati Naumi Nityam Om Jayantiya Mangalam Kali Bhadra Kali Kapalini Durga Chama Shivaratri Swaha Swada Namostute Om Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shakti Rupena Sanskritam Namastasyai 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 Namo Namam Om Asabanu Pasa Aribano Dasa Dadabar Thakur Kibano Turu Guru Kibano Jai Ho Kaun Dadabar Karpur Gauram Karunavataram Sansara Saram Bhujagindraharam Sada Vasantam Hridaya Vindi Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Shri Guru Charana Sarojara Janya Manamukura Sura Vanano Raghavara Vimalaya Shah Jodayaka Palachar Bhuttahena Tanujanike Sumiro Pavana Kumar Palamuri Vidya Dehomohi Harahu Kali Shamikad Siapati Siapati Ramachandra Jiki Jai Sharanam. So, my dear devotees, for tonight, we will skip the Rama and Suminan. We will do it while play is in order. We will not leave it out. However, I do not want these children to be in that rain. So we ask the little children and your parents, if you want to leave them outside here with umbrellas, or you could come and sit in the reading shed quietly. So we ask members of the Tri-Satasa group to lead us tonight in our first parade as our main players make their way across the field of battle. This field is called Maha Sangram. While the Tasa plays and our players make their way, we join Rama and Sumiran. Jehi Sumirata Siddhiho Gananayaka Karivara Dharanam Karahu Anugrahaso Bhutirashe Shumaguna Saranam Mukha Hoi Vacha Pango Charaya Girivara Gayanam Jasu Kripa Sodaya Prabhu Sakala Kalimala Dharanam Nila Sarura Husham Taruna Anoja Vaharija Nayanam Karahu Sumama Uradham Sadhashira Sagara Sharanam Kunda Indu Samani Umaramana Karuna Nayanam Jahidina Parane Karahu Kripa Maradhana Maranam Pando Guru Parakanj Kripa Sindhu Nararupa Hari Mahamoha Tamapunj Jasu Vachana Pravikara Nikaram Siapati Ramachandra Chikijai Sharanam. But once again, a warm welcome. The big man has touched down and brought with him the blessings of the celestials. Do not worry, we'll ease up in a little while we are getting prepared for our first play. Just a reminder of what took place yesterday. We saw the introduction or the reintroduction of marriage, and Raam had a wonderful conversation. And in doing so, a plan was formulated. Marriage is to take the form of the golden deer. And Shri, marriage is saying, listen, that this is not a good idea, for the Lord will destroy. He says, well, it is either you go by the hands of the Lord or you go by my hands. And marriage says, well, I will choose the hands of the Lord. In doing so, this took a little while, and then they reached a place called Panchavati. Shri Ram sent the true form of Devi Sita into the fire in the absence of Lakshman. When Lakshman returned home, he could not tell the difference. There, the golden deer came with silver spots, and in doing so, caught the attention of Devi Sita. And after which, my dear devotees, Lakshman advised Sita, but Sita did not listen, and she sent Shri Ram. Shri Ram killed the deer shot out before the moment of death, and Lakshman had to leave and go. Ravan took the form of the Brahman, and there he used that illusionary form. He captured or took away Devi Sita. Original Raman says he could not even touch. And here on the head he lifted up the ground. However, for the sake of the Leela, and remember this is a play, we cannot do things in the manner that they have done. However, my dear devotees, while he was traveling, he encountered Jatayu, that great bird, a heated battle. There, when Shri Ram returned home, he saw the body of Jatayu badly beaten. He blessed Jatayu. Shri Ram and Lakshman went south in the direction where they met Devi Shabari. Narad Muni they met, and the last scene yesterday, a great demon by name Kaban, and there he was inches away from a place called Rishmukh Padma. However, my dear devotees, as I have your attention once again, I would like to utter words of apology for those of you who went online this morning and saw a very short play that took place Monday evening, a short part of the play. But because it was taken out of context, however, on my behalf, I would like to apologize for those who feel affected, and those who are here, and those who that thought bad of it. I would like to say apologies to all the Ramleela committees, all the pundits and groups, and for those individuals who know who I am not that individual. However, sometimes you get overwhelmed in the emotion of the play. But I would still like to say that this play, for those of you know, we have been doing that exact scene. In fact, we cut down on the scene for over 15 years. Secondly, my dear devotees, people of other Ramleela committees, and I will not call names, I do not want anyone to say I am ill-speaking other Ramleelas, because I am part of 7 Ramleela committees and other schools that assist in Ramleela. However, they have done it in a similar way, and even maybe different to us, but in that fashion. Thirdly, and I was advised by another president all the way from deep south, who was saying that yes, the words were said in a wrong manner. However, the action of the individual was done because the person was a newcomer and they were playing a role. On the field, we are not the individual, we are the role. A demon behaves in that manner, and if you find it is not nice, stop doing it too, like demonic ways. And thirdly, anything that is taken out of context, if you take one line from a book or scripture, a letter, email, it can be taken or misrepresented. The play took 2 hours and a half, and we got named for only 10-12 seconds. I am hoping that 10 seconds, 12 seconds does not damage the character and name of Pierre, Ramleela committee, and myself, because I have also been working very hard, and this committee has been working very hard over the years. However, I would like members of the Pierre Ramleela committee to issue a statement where I have apologized sincerely and publicly, and I do apologize, and we have spoken, and there will be some adjustments. Starting from tonight, we will be asking one of the officials with all these pretty jerseys to come. All the mentioning of the dancers and the calling out of the numbers of the cars that blocking and all those little things will be done by an executive member. I am only here to do my part, and I thank you for that. There are other reasons. Hanu knows this. I have been trying my best to come, but I am not 100%. I could have been sitting in a hospital room this afternoon. However, that is not to distract. I have apologized. I am deeply sorry. And yes, adjustments will be made. Once again, we draw your attention on the center playing arena. What is to happen, my dear devotees? Shri Ramachandra Bhagwan. Our Ramayana Katha reach in the center, Kishkinda Khan. And no, I do not shout on the mic. For those of you who think I do raise my voice sometime. Kishkinda Khan. The Lord reached a place called Pampas Vadoharan on the foot of the Rishmukh Parvat, and there he will take a bath in a river or a stream. Are we ready with the dance? Okay, so as the Lord reached this spot, we hand you over to none other than Yogi to make the wonderful introductions.
Sitaram. Today's dance is taught by Sabri Bindi Sipasad. She is 12 years old and is the lead dancer of the Apsara Dance Company. She will now perform a devotional dance dedicated to Lord Shiva, song entitled Shiva Tandava. Let's hear a round of applause for Sabri Bindi Sipasad. Calling Sabri to the stage. Once again, we're welcoming Sabri Sipasad doing the dance of the Shiva Tandava.
जल प्रवाह
round of applause for this wonderful little child who have made this effort today. You will see her back. She has one more dance. So my dear devotees, our first scene for this afternoon. You may have heard this part in Ramayana many years ago, and this is what I was trying to explain yesterday, that many individuals would use one script and I was not ill speaking others. However, we try to add certain things to uplift the script just as we have uplift the field and the ground, the players, the round and whatnot. So today, Shri Ram is looking at Lakshman and Lakshman to Shri Ram. Ramayana Katha says, Aage chale bha huni raghurai rishimu kapara vata gai nirai bolo Ram 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 Siya Ram Ram Ram. However, before that they could take on the mission, after taking a spiritual bath and saying their prayer, they saw Devi Sita, but it was not the true Sita, for it was Devi Sati in disguise. And if you read the beginning chapters of Ramayana, this is where it took place. Lakshman smiled and he said, but Prabhu, he said, Lord, I have come many times with you. This is the 28th avatar. And every time we come in this world, we get married, we go in the forest, Sita goes, we fight a war, and then we get back Sita. Today your book changed, boy. Look, Sita, come and meet in we. Shri Ram says, no. I will deal with this. Wanting to test the powers of Shri Ram, just as Giant a few nights ago, Devi Sati only hearing Lord Shiva saying, Ram, Ram, Ram. She has to see who is this Ram. Shri Ram walked up to her and she walked to the Lord. And he bowed his head. He says, Ma, wait. And tonight, my dear devotees, is the seventh night. It is the night of the Kala Ratri, and we see the Kala Ratri Mata on the field. Today we see the original form, Sati Devi. She smiles and she shakes off that form. And she says, oh, Ram, you are truly blessed, you know. Shri Ram said, listen, mother. Oh, Ma, oh, Jagat Pita, Jagat Guru, oh, Master and Mother of the universe. How is my Lord Sadashiva? She says, he is doing well. He says, well, listen, when you go back, tell him I am asking for him and I am asking for guidance. And she blesses him. May your mission be successful, O Ram. She touches him on the head a little bit. And very softly, she will exit that spot. What happens? What's the game, my dear devotees? The Lord now is asking Lakshman, what are we going to do now? And a wonderful conversation is going to take place. Tahara sache vasa hita sogariva awat dhikya tula bharasiva Guru Ram 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 Sita Ram Ram Ram. And just in front of the mountain that we are using today, in front of the reading shed, I should say, we will see a host of monkeys separated from the others. And there is a reason for this. Tahara Sachiva Sahita Sugariva. Sugariva was the leading the Antaraja. He called Hanuman. He said, oh Maruti, oh Sankatamocha, oh Hanuman Baba, where are you? And Hanuman Baba says, oh Sugriv, you have called me now. What can I do to assist? He says, oh Hanuman Baba, I have appreciated all that you have done in this struggle for life. You have taken my side. And in doing so, I have made you my chief advisor, but I want you to look now. I want you to look at what is going on. Look at these two young boys coming in the forest. One dark in complexion and the other one fair. Both of them have matted locks upon the head, long broad shoulders and arms, wield a massive weaponry, bromastic by nature, powerful feet that will shake the earth in combat. But look at them, they are like the warriors dressed as Brahmins, or Brahmins trying to become warriors. One is like the sun and the other the moon. They're like Nar or Narayan. They walk with the grace of a young elephant. They move with the slender of a peacock when rain begins to fall. Look at them. Hanuman Baba said, well, they look beautiful. Look at them. They look like Vishnu and Shankar and Brahma, or two out of the Holy Trinity. Why are you worried? Oh brother, they could be an asset. They could be an ally. Sukri said, listen, when a man is living in fear, he fears his own shadow. It's like a man who custom lying. He just have to believe you on lying. You know? Look what is going on. He says, listen, suppose there are individuals, you know, Bali cannot come here, but he might send warriors. Why don't you go and see about this thing for me? Hanuman Baba shook him. He said, get up, wake up, Jago, Jago. O king, I will do whatever you say, but you must have confidence. You want me to go formulate a plan, send me. You are the master. I am the servant. Sugriv smiled. He says, yes. And I do appreciate that support, says Sugriv. And on my own behalf, I must say to my brother on the field and to all my brothers and sisters on the field, I do appreciate the support that I got today. I thank you for that. Hanuman Baba says, what is the plan? Draw it, put it on paper, whisper it to my ear, whatever it may be. Sugriv says, yes. Firstly, you have to go and see what is going on. But if you go in this form, you will attract too much of people. So what you have to do, Brahmana Rupata Taba Hanumata Aikisiraniwai, or Rama Aikisiraniwai. Take the form of the young Brahman, not the senior ones. For a young Brahman will ask questions, and a senior Brahman will answer questions. Take the form of a young Brahman student. And anything the Brahman asks, because of their lineage and because of their respect that they have earned, answers will be given. And find out the how, the where, the when, but most importantly, why. Why are they here? Now listen, if these individuals are tricksters, send them on the southern path, send them away. If they are good people, send them on the right path. But if they are allies and friends, bring them to me. You are a monkey makes many tricks. When you take back that original form, give me a sign, and I will know that you are okay, and then I will be okay. As the Dasa comes along, the two brothers of devotion now, Sugriv and Hanuman, they will embrace. And the first mission for tonight, my dear devotees of Hanuman Baba, Pavana Putra Hanuman King! Ashta Siddhi Naudidikidata, taking that form was one of his 8 forms of supernatural abilities. He turned into the Brahman student, chanting the name Shambho Shankara Namah Shivaya, Girija Shankara Namah Shivaya, Hari Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Hari Om Namah Shivaya. In a tiny form, and I must commend the younger players and the guy that goes SpongeBob, I know him as the president of the Small Round Association, together with Keisha and Yogi, Darren and other members, to host a youth camp where they will have training in the movements of the feet, building of the costume and all these different things. Today it has paid off. The young Hanuman Baba in that form, he is looking on, he is seeing the two brothers. They are laughing and talking as brothers should. And he is wondering why Bali and Sugriv cannot live like this. He sees Ram asks for a little bit of water, Lakshman will go. Lakshman will make sure the Lord is comfortable. The both of them will have a beautiful bond, a relationship. And the first rule of surveillance, he becomes like what we call a chameleon. He blends in the background, nobody can see him, poor fella, smally too. He looks on and he's looking now and now he is listening. Information is power. Bhagwan Sri Krishna says knowledge. The more you know is the less you don't know. Knowledge is power. He wanted to listen to see the dialect and the dialogue. For in India there are many dialects. And he heard the loving conversation. That Shri Lakshmana said, "Oh Prabhu, do not worry. We will find Devi Sita." And Sri Rama says, "Yes, do not worry, O Lakshman. I have not looked at you as an enemy. She has sent you on that mission, and what has to happen and cannot happen any other way." Hearing these words, knowing something is wrong, Hanuman Baba in that little form appeared now. Narayan, Narayan. Bhagwan Ram and Lakshman, they bow their head because they are young Brahman. And those who bow their heads are greater than those whose head is being bowed at. And they arise. And out of all the millions of languages, including English, Hanuman Baba knew everything. He studied for only 48 hours at the feet of Surya Narayan Swami, and he surpassed that Lord. He used the lowest language. At that time it was the lowest language, Awadhi. However, 600 years ago, Tulsidas wrote Ramayana in Awadhi. That time Sanskrit reigned supreme, however, to show that he was down to earth, a simple folk. He used the language of Awadhi and he says, "Listen, forest dwellers, I have lived my life here for many, many centuries. I have never seen such beauty in my life. However, I have heard your words and I look at your status. You are no ordinary individual. So today, without any trickery, fraud and deceit, Satyam Bole, speak the truth. Kaun hai, kaun hai, kaun hai, who are you?" And Shri Ram smiled and he took a step forward. He says, "Oh Brahma, oh Brahman, today I bow at your feet and I beg of you. For today I will tell you my story. It is a sad one. We are the sons of Dashrath. My name is Ram and this is my brother Lakhan, or known as Lakshman. We were traveling in this region. For 14 years we were upon a mission and a Rakshas took away my beloved Sita and we are in search. We met with the great Jatayu. We met with the great Shabari. We met with the great Narad Muni. We met with the great Kavan. And they all direct us to this mountain that some help will be found." Shri Hanuman in that mindful form now. He starts to smile, but he starts to cry. He knows that this is no ordinary individual. And with a twinkle of the eye, my dear devotees, Prem se boliye, Pawan Bhotan ke! Hanuman Baba appears in his most beautiful form. And he bows his head while he is embracing the Lord and whatnot. And these two individuals have a long relationship that wherever the Lord is, Bhagwan Ram is, Shri Hanuman will reach. He is the first to reach and the last to reach. For it says, "Hasi bole Raghu Bansa Kumara Vidhikara Litana Paya Kaushali Dasa Rata Ki Jai Ambitu Bhachana Manadu Bhai." It says, my dear devotees, Shri Ram is explaining. Hanuman Baba took that original form and he says, "Oh Prabhu, what wrong that I have done?" He never blamed the Lord. You see, in this world, when a mistake is made, we are mere human beings. Hanuman Baba remained so long in the forest, was detached from the physical life of kingdom. So that part of his mind, he could not make out Shri Ram. He grew up with Shri Ram. He met with Shri Ram many occasions prior to this. But because of the illusions, and now he blames himself. He says, "Prabhu, please forgive me." For those who say thank you and ask for forgiveness is a wise individual. For even in puja it has 3 steps and one is asking for forgiveness. For it says the wise seek forgiveness. He said, "Prabhu, listen. I am your friend Maruti. Remember when we were small? You had built the little kite and set it up in the heavenly region. And that day we, in Granny, hold on to the kite and I use the string and go up into the heavenly region. And there I asked Indrani and she said, only when she got the blessings. I came back to you, you said, not in this time, but in a place called Panjavati. And yesterday we saw, or not yesterday, before we saw Giant. And Giant's wife was called Indrani, so she got that blessings. And then when, Lord, you were young, these demons tried to attack you by your home of your guru. I destroyed them. And when Vishwamin came for you, you told me to go in a place called Kishnida and remain. Well, they have real problems now, and I'm glad that you are here. Bhagwan Ram says, listen, I am going through a lot of problems too. He says, Hanuman Baba said, listen, do not worry, my Lord, for your problems will be solved by him, and all problems can be solved by you. But listen, let me take you to my friend. You know, we have a saying, friend is scary and don't bring it back, but a true friend will take you to God as the dancer comes along. Hanuman Baba said, but listen, the road is rough, full of thorns and rocks and sharp stones. So, together with Lakshman, place yourself upon my shoulder and let me take you to my brother in Dharma, Sugri. As the dancer comes along, we ask you to keep the drums warm, my dear brothers. So we say special welcome to members of the Tricep Dancer Group. We say special thanks and welcome to Mr. N. Ramutar. And I say thank you, brother, for the words of encouragement yesterday also to members of the God Song Crew System, lighting and whatnot. We say blessings to you. And to all who have contributed in some way or the other. In a little while we have the vote of thanks, but we say blessings and we say thank you. We say thank you once again to the members of this organization, especially our players and the younger players. And we say special blessings to the members of the Pierre, Rama and Chowdar group, the Saraswati Rama and Chowdar group, and all the dance group that are joined with us night upon night and will continue to join with us in the coming nights. Remember, tomorrow, my dear devotees, we have no school on Friday, so come out in your large numbers. Hanuman and Lankami Ayu. And on Sunday morning, we'll be moving with the effigy of Ravan, standing tall by 1 o'clock. Indian High Commissioner is going to be here, so we ask you to come out in your large numbers. And we have a special surprise, or many surprises, on that day. So we invite you, continue to join each night and to follow the Mahalila of that Lord, Ram Chandra Bhagwan Vishnu in his 19th form. Power the Putra Hanuman ki! Sugri saw Hanuman Baba, he realized this is no ordinary individual. Instead of bringing him, he took the fella and bring him. So he rushed forward, he said, oh Hanuman, who it is, individual? Hanuman Baba said, come, swift as the wind. He had lightning in his veins, as you all are lightning today, and thunder on his gungurus, you know. He said, come, bow his head, we go tell him, we'll make introductions a little later. This is Ramachandra that I spoke about. Look, bow properly, man. You see why Baba is getting in trouble? Bow and Lakshman, come on, Adi Shesha. Embrace them now, embrace them, welcome them. Come, get a seat. Put Lakshman to stand guard. Shri Ram to stand on one side. Or sit on the one side, sorry, and Sugriv on the other. Hanuman Baba says, hold up, don't talk yet. I am the witness. I got some fire going on here. And if I ball fire again, I'll get in trouble. I will leave that for the last night. Hanuman Baba going there now, and all that rain, you have to knock rocks together, you know, look trouble. Shri Ram says, you know what, I'm not taking a little too long. Sit down. Sugriv, sit down, man, sit down. Whole day we doing work on that hour, you know. tired. And you know, I would like for Mr. Ramleela to take out some pictures, and this picture is so great that you have the past Raam that I came here 20 years ago, and the guy who's sitting next to him is the new Raam. So we have the old and the new on the same throne. Make some noise. Are you telling Ramachandra? Let's hear a round of applause. Come on, my dear devotees. This is Ramleela, one generation to the other. We saw yesterday Ravan and young Ravan were going to mash up that world. Like the fire, Agni Pujanam, Om Hor Bhava Swatat Savitor Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Divi, Yo Yo Na Prachodaya Idam, Gayatri Idam Namama Om Agni Devaye Namaha. He says, oh, while he is lighting fire, Hanuman Baba said, listen, Lord, make a bond of friendship, may the fire, who is called Brahman Guru, or the witness of all Pujan, to be the witness here, that when you call upon Sugriv, he will help you, and you will do all in your duty to help Sugriv. And before the conversation will even begin, they will place their hand, they will go two sides, go opposite to each other, and they will hold their hands across the fire, forming an X, a bond. Hanuman Baba will be there also, making sure, I don't know what he's sprinkling something. Well done, well done. Lakshman also will be witness to this. Hanuman Baba said, listen Lakshman, this is a bond formed at its highest level, not a verbal contract, not a written contract, no lawyers and liars involved, but Vishnu Bhagwan in the form of Agni has taken this information. Now they get up, brothers of Dharma, and they came now and sat upon that beautiful throne. Hanuman Baba is awaiting the conversation, but Shri Ram says, listen, I am able to help you now, and when I help you, you will help me in return, for my duty is to help my devotee. No matter what I am going through in this world, I will have to help my devotee. But before I do so, information is power. As I just mentioned, Sri Krishna Bhagavan said, knowledge is power. So I need to know what is going on and what has happened and how it has happened and when it has taken place. Start from the very beginning. It is a very good place to start. And he says, now, well, listen, Prabhu. We are the sons of a very powerful creature, a monkey by nature. And that same river, stream upon that you made it called Pampas Sarohar, she made a wish and made in that water to have a son, one strong like Surya Narayan and one strong like Indra. And although we are separate fathers by spiritual aspect, we are twins. This is the Leela of the Lord. I am the son of Surya, and today my brother in Dharma, Hanuman Baba, is paying that debt to my father, for he had promised, that is called Guru Diksha, that he had to pay that Guru, that one day he will bring Ram to his son. However, Bali, my brother now, he was the older, hot-tempered and more powerful, and we come from a tribe called the Vanar, half man, half monkey, a hybrid that is still evidence finding in India. Bali was the king of the mountain called Rishmukh Parvat. So we refer to him as the king of the mountains. I was second in command. He had his Dulahin called Tara, and I had mine. And everything was going good. He was a great devotee of Brahma and Lord Shiva. And Brahma gave him a vardhan that everyone he looks in the eyes, he will take half the strength of that individual. And because of this, he became a target to many souls. That one day, and today we are going to draw your attention as the story is going on the side, the main field will be open for the Leela that will be taking place. So just as I am narrating to you, Shri, Sugriv is narrating to the Lord, and the Leela will be taking place in the center playing arena. So once there was a great demon by name Dundumi. Dundumi was a buffalo by nature, and it says that he went to the heavens to fight Indra. Indra said no. He went to the Surya Narayan Swami. Surya said no. He went to the mountain Himalayas. Himalayas said no. He went to Varun Devta, Sagar. Sagar said no. But all of them directed, go to Kishkinda. You will meet your match. There's a champion on that field named Bali. So as the dancer comes along, the conversation is going to come to life on the center playing arena. Bali will be challenged by the great demon Dhundumi, a beast and a brute in his own rights. It says that he took the form of the buffalo and he rushed throughout the city, destroying the gates, uprooting the trees, and like the powerful beast that he is, he gallivanted and he showed grand charging. Oh Bali, come and fight. And Bali lives by a code that if a challenge is made and not answered, then he has surrendered defeat and he never loses. Bali and Supreme, he says, Lord, me in my younger days now, with my older brother, identical in nature, we rush forth and we will see the younger Bali and the younger Supreme taking place on the field, and the senior Supreme is speaking to Shri Ram. From time to time, Hanuman Baba will bring a little water and a little fruits for Shri Ram. Bali wasted no time, for Bali's blood was very close to his skin. He rushed for that demon. He said, you are disturbing me. And that demon seemed Bali very tiny and minute. He smiled. But he did not realize the power in the heart of Bali. That every time that Bali looked into his eyes, he would take away half the strength. Battle my head, he said, Lord, I tried to intervene. I wanted to sharpen my skills as a warrior, so Bali would give me the little opportunity now and then. Once again, we say a warm welcome, we say special blessings, and we thank you for staying with us night upon night upon night. Tonight we had a little water from the sky, a little blessings, but you are still with us. We ask you to patronize in the form of sales, whatever you contribute. A part of that goes back to Ramleela this year and in the coming years. On my side, I was no match for this beast, so Bali had to re-enter the field. Sometimes Bali would call me and we would go 2-on-1. For our weapons was of the Muktar, but we are monkeys, we have speed, we have the claws. the ability to jump and spin and fly. We try to stretch all the joints, look trouble. Or they kill the tree again. What happened next night, everybody's? We have a lot of fight. These two warriors, they have peace amongst men. It says the body was so powerful, although Dundubee was a buffalo, and we see the power and strength of Dundubee. But Bali would hit blow for blow, gap, gap. And then Sugrave, he says, oh Sugrave. Sugrave is telling the Lord, Lord, I too will intervene. Seeing my brother get a little advantage taken, I will throw myself into battle. Look at the warriors, my dear devotees, as they keep. The war continues. That fighting spirit. No retreat, no surrender. What's trouble? Are you watching too much on TV? As we bring back the original, don't worry. We have lots of fight in store, so don't worry. The Dundubee, my dear devotees, he thought he was more powerful than Bali. He did not realize the power of Bali, nor did he understand how Bali could be so powerful and look at a tiny form. Tell him it's spinach bhaji and poi bhaji eating. Realized it was 2-on-1, and although he fought many battles against thousands of soldiers, but every time he looked at Bali, Bali would take in half of his powers. They call it an attitude adjustment. Some people in this place need that. Finally, my dear devotees, Bali would hold that buffalo demon and rip him to part, but not until the moment in time reached. Blow by blow, the demon get weaker and weaker, but the demon live by a code. It is better to die on the feet than live on the knees. He hold them and dash them to the ground. Yeah, he ripped up on the shoulder blade, the chest. He was not done. He took the whole body now and he kicked it away, and the blood begins to spur. And he rolled, that demon rolled and rolled, and his blood is spurring all over. And all where the blood fell, hit him some blows there. Sorry. He says, Prabhu, When that blood went, wherever it went, had to go. Matan Rishi pronounced the curse and say, whoever desecrates this holy spot, they cannot enter here, otherwise they will die. This is why I can stay here. So that's only one part of the story. We returned home that day. We do not leave the dead on the field. We return home now. Evening time, 6 o'clock, after 6, we don't war should take place. But there was a revenge plot. Another demon. Who is this demon? This is why I say keep your drums warm. You know, one of the first experience I had in Pierre and Ramleela, the first year I saw Mala and Shri finally jump in the car. Them guys and them leave the field and run on the side and pick up the visa kid. That was action in the days. Today we see our brothers in Dharma making the best of a beautiful opportunity. Another demon by name Mayavi. Mayavi heard of the death of his brother. So he says, my brother cannot go quietly in the night. I will take revenge. Who have done this? Bali. And as the dancer comes along, Bali is relaxing for a moment in time, getting all the wounds and whatnot secured, taking a little bath, taking a little refreshment, drinking some nice cold ginger. I should say nice hot ginger, right? And all you heard now, haunting call in the dust dark period. Bali! Oh Bali! Oh Muruk! Oh Kawan! Come and fight! So we said, listen Bali, you don't have to go, you know. Look at the time, it's after 6, no fighting after 6. But Bali lived by that code. He said, if I do not answer, then that is a defeat and I have never lost a battle. He said, I am going to Subril, the only Lord is the Prabhu. I will not let my brother go alone. So the younger Subril is telling the younger Bali, says, Lord, so O Lord of this place, O Bali, let us go. Anywhere you go, I am going to. If it is war you want, double trouble. And as they rock, once again, they flew into battle from different directions. The earth itself started to shake with the power of this demon. For this demon was the son of a demon called Maya. We saw Maya on the first day. Maya was the father-in-law of Raam. The father of Mandodari. I should say one of the fathers. He the battle, my dear devotees. Because the demigods, and I will not allow the younger ones to come out of the soul weather. But do not worry, Lord Shiva and Parvati is right here, whispering in my ears. And he is telling, I look at my devotee Bali. I look at my devotees Supreme, they are fighting. And this is how brothers should do. Fight for the same cause. Brothers fought this demon for a while, and the demon did not expect fighting too, but he did not retreat nor surrender yet. It says they continued to fight on the mountain peaks. They will uproot trees. They will uproot the mountains itself. They will fight in the valley. They will fight right in the air on the ground. The demons would use black magic, witchcraft and sorcery. The monkeys would use their claws and teeth, and the muktar was a very beautiful asset. They would use their various skills of speed and ability to jump far distances. The tail was a great asset also. Good job. When they got the opportunity, they would raise some hard blows, double trouble. But that demon, my daddy, what is, would roar and awaken once again. Master of all that is away. Anything in their hands were weapons, from the smallest blade of grass to a mountain peak. Such was the power, the infinite power of these warriors of long ago. And please remember, this scene that is taking place is described by Shri, so it is a narration of a narration. However, because of the time limitation and the demon was losing a lot of power, look how softly he is moving, sorry. Then he realizes double trouble. He says he got very tired and he ran into a cave. As he ran into the cave, Bali was about to enter and Sugriv following him, but Bali stops Sugriv and says, no, no, no. Listen, a kingless city is like a ship without a captain. So if something should happen to me within this little time, 14 days or a fortnight, then you must go back home and become king and rule. If I return, then no problem, stay here for 14 days. And yeah, Bali will enter into the cave now and Sugriv will sit there waiting. He says, Lord, I will draw back your attention to in front of the reading shed. Prabhu, I waited there as the Tassa comes back along. One day turned into two, and two into four. 4 into 7, and 7 into 2 weeks. It was the longest 2 weeks. But it came and passed. 1 month came and gone. And that cave now started to shake. Sugriv did not give up. He did not leave there to abandon his brother. They went deeper and deeper into the cave, and while they were fighting, the cave had many other passages. So sometimes they would get lost, and they will meet back up in other quadrants, and they will fight once again, and this continual action takes place for over 6 months. 6 months will come and go, and almost 1 year. When the 1 year reached, the cave is still shaking. my dear devotees, when the rain eases up, we will be passing around with the arty. So we ask you to patronize whatever you're doing towards the arty. Goes on into Ramleela celebrations right here in this camp and for the coming years. While the rain is drizzling a little bit and we cannot come to close to the stage or the field, we ask you to patronize in the form of sales. There are so many wonderful Indian delicacies and other things that are on sale in the form of popcorn and whatnot. And we have a special on the Polori. When you buy the Polori, you get chutney free. One year had passed and 2 years had come and gone. And finally the shaking has stopped. A loud scream as if Bali was being vanquished. Sugriv hold his head, he started to cry, made up high, made a loose. He found a huge rock and he blocked the mouth of the cave. For if the demon should come to attack, he will have to do a lot of moving around. He rushed forth back to the city now. Oh Lord, I rushed back, and when they saw me after 2 years and no Bali, the people there says, you know what? We have no choice, we have to leave you as king because you were viceroy, second in command. I said, no, I will not take that challenge. But they insist because they needed a king and they placed me upon the throne. However, that happiness did not last for long. Oh Lord, because the length and breadth of the cave, it took a little while. But Bali had vanquished the demon, and instead of bawling, he was bawling in happiness. He was feeling of relief. When he rushed back to the mouth of the cave, he saw the cave was blocked. And as the dancer comes along once again, my dear devotees, Bali got so upset that with one hard kick, he removed that boulders, that stone, that rock that took days to move. And he started now, he said, oh, so brave. You are covered. You are a thief. And he rushed forth. You have made an alliance with this demon that when I die, you will become the king, but not today. Your plan has backfired. And today I will destroy you. And he begins to launch some blows even from a distance. He rains upon that same rock. And so we're looking into the eyes of the brother. He loses half of his strength, and knowing that is a brother, elder brother is like a father. He does not retaliate. He tries to calm him down. He says to me, oh, Bali, please. Please, Bali, I am your little brother. It is not my fault. I remained 2 years. But in that cave, it was like 2 seconds. Such was the time. He holds the beam and grab him, lift him and throw him to the ground. Anywhere he could belt him, he felt him. Supreme tried to run. He started to run. And Bali would capture him. I had to run miles upon miles. I tried to brace myself. I would not lift my hands for my brother. And he knew that well. And all the frustrations of Dundami and Mayavi, 2 years in that celestial cave, he took it out upon me, his little brother. And finally, I got up with that little bit of strength and I ran to this mountain. And there Bali could not enter. But Bali uttered a word to me and he says, oh so brave. The next time we meet will surely be the last. Go, O coward, and stay here. But the next time you come in my city called Kishkinda, I will surely destroy you. Go, my once upon a time brother. We are no longer brothers, friends, or allies, for we are enemies and warriors upon the field of battle. Are you terrible now again? Oh Lord, that is the end of the story there. Right now, Bali is in his city. His son Angad, his wife Tara, and my wife in a dungeon. Just as you have been separated, I too have been separated. So if you can assist me, I will get an army of 72 million monkeys, and we will launch an attack on Lanka. As this idea is fomented in the mind of Shri Raam, we pause for a cause once again. We have a special guest tonight with us, and we hand you over to Yogi to make the announcement.
Raam again. On behalf of the Pierre and Ramleela Committee, we would like to welcome the President of the National Ramleela Council of Trinidad and Tobago Incorporated, Mr. Ram to share a few words and blessings with us. The National Ramleela Council is the umbrella body for all 30+ Ramleela groups in Trinidad. So, without further ado, it is with great pleasure I hand over to Mr. Ram.
Sitaram, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor and privilege to be present to join with Pierre Ramleela Committee in celebrating Ramleela 2024. It's also an honor to see so many young children in this inclement weather participating in Ramleela. When I look at all these kids partaking in Ramleela, I am sure that culture is on the uprise at Pierre. Also for you, the viewing public, who took time off from your busy schedule to come and support the Pierre Ramleela Committee and the members and the players. It is an honor to see you all here, standing in this weather and supporting Ramleela. Jai Shri Ram.
And we say thank you once again, sir, and we hope you will return, especially on Sunday. I know it's a very busy day for you, but it will be a grand-packed session. We have the Indian High Commissioner join us. And please, again, on my own behalf, I would like to offer apologies for words that have been said a few nights ago. You know, we want to put that behind us now. So we thank you for your presence. I'm glad that you have joined us here tonight. So, oh Lord, as we join back our field, my dear devotees, we are asking the dance group to be on standby as soon as the rain eases up, and you will not be dancing on the field. You see one guy done follow and he can't get up. So we'll be dancing in front of the Hanuman Baba on the Rangoli. So as soon as the rain eases up, if the play is going on, just give me the signal, we'll pause for a cause, okay? We do not want you to leave without performing your second dance. So we continue, my dear devotees. Shri Ram says, okay, let us take a walk now. Let us go. Normally we would add the scene where the Lord have to shoot down the 7 palm trees, but I think we do have some. What he did that. It says the Lord touched the bones of Dundumi and it shattered into ashes. And now Shri Ram is saying, listen, Sugriv, you have to go and fight in this place. Sugriv says, Prabhu, for the last half an hour, 45 minutes, I am trying to tell you that I cannot face Bali again. He will bring death to me. This is why you are here. However, my dear devotee, Shri Ram says that in life, God is always with you. And in doing so, you have to face your life, your battle, your challenges. I cannot fight it for you. However, the moment you take one footstep, I will be there with you now and forever. So, go to Kishkinda. Go to Kishkinda and call out Bali. I will remain here, for if I go and Bali sees me, he will take away half my strength. No one can take away the strength of Shri Ram, and if they take away half his strength, he can still destroy them. He is Leela Purushottam, Madhyana Purushottam. So as the dancer comes along, where is our Hanuman Baba? He says, oh Sugriv, you must listen. You must listen. And we are asking too much of changes around. It will confuse people on the outside. Oh, Hanuman, what do you think? Hanuman Baba said, listen, if Prabhu Ram said go, just ask which direction, and not only Lakshman, and the Lord is with you, I am with you. He embraced the brother in Dharma. He says, go at the feet of the Lord, bless, take the blessings of the Lord. Shri rushed forth, my dear devotees. And as he rushed forth, he began to shout, "Oh, Bali!" And Bali says, "But wait now, this is my little brother." He said, "You want some? Come get some." And it says, in the olden days, rock and come in. Heated battle continues. Heated battle begins. Heated battle, my dear devotees, blue for blue, come on, let us see your skills. These young warriors have taken the lead this year. They have not only played Ramleela, but everything that you see here, they are part of. They are children of those who have played Ramleela, some maybe 3 generations and some 2. Heated battle, my dear devotees. The using of the claws, they rip the body of each other. Mountain peaks, trees. Blood of these brothers would fall upon the ground. But one would look at the other and take half the strength. But Shri would just think about the Lord. Jai Shri Ram! And he would get an instant boost in energy. jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, martial arts and boxing, wrestling of all description, blue for blue. Remember my dear devotees and these are two brothers. Although they have different spiritual fathers, they are twin by nature. They know each other movements. The only difference is that Bali has the ability to take away half of the strength of any opponent. And if you look at the face of this individual, that they are enjoying each moment. I don't know what they call that, but only in Pierre. But I will tell you something, I have done Ramleela for 20 years and more. I never seen Supreme run around a body of the field yet. Well done, I want you silent, Supreme. He's in battle, good trouble. Juniors versus seniors, yeah. But when it comes to war, all is the same. Show them how we do this thing, friends. You're trained veteran, playing the highest of rule, and now taking on another great position as the chief architect of our Raam. And all the pillars that you see was done by his guidance, together with the hands of so many individuals. Individual will return to Ramleela with a bang. Keep the drums warm. And one thing, boy, with Lachman making sure we Raam safe, you know. Not even that Shri can get close to him. They're going to do what they're going to do, I know what they're going to do. We reintroduce the original Bali and the original Supreme. Do not worry, we still have another round. Bali now says, Supreme, come, I have a gift for you. And he holds on to Supreme. And he rushes him to the ground. And he opens the skull. And he starts to pound on the chest as if he's going to kill him. But Supreme happened to Glasky, I don't know where it's Glasky. And he run to the feet of the Lord. Bali says, the only time you played big and bad, I have told you the next time we meet, death is certain. Shri says, oh, Sugrave, you have done well. Sugrave says, Lord, well, I have been beaten and broken. Every joint in my body is aching. And you say, well, Shri Ram says, listen, you think God does not know which form is which? He says, oh listen, my dear brother, you and your brother, you have said that with your own lips, are twins by nature. You look so identical that I do not want to shoot one. He says, oh my dear, take this gallon, take this mala, and go back to fight. He said, fight, Lord. Mala, you ain't given them to eat, to drink. A little rest self. Red Bull gives you wings. Give me something, oh God, a little bit of coffee self. You sending me back to fight one time, and the man behind me, he said, listen, victory is yours, but nothing happens before it's time and without the blessings of the Lord. If Bhagwan says, go, then go, and he bows his head at the feet of the Lord, and the Lord lifts his two hands and embraces him, blesses him, lifts him, and all this strength now. Look at the power, half of the energy of Shri Ram. As the sun itself begins to rise in the sky, radiant and powerful. He says, yes, Lord. Where is this fool? Where is his body? Dancer! As the dancer comes along, my dear devotees, Bali once again hears the words. Normally we'd have asked the Tara would beg him not to go, but we do not want to bring these individuals into the rain. So you rush forward. Supreme, oh Bali, this time I will get you. And Bali smiled. He says, hey, death is calling you, you know, when death is calling, answer their wings. Today you pour Mala, you feel like going to make a difference. Supreme said, listen now, we don't walk there, no. This is Pierre and we run here equal to none, second to none. Ayodhya Marinama Chandra Ki! Remember, these two individuals are born of celestial nature. One is Surya Narayan Swami. Sugriv is the son of Surya Narayan, the sun god. And Bali is the son of Indra. This is why he was so hot-tempered. My dear devotees, they begin to lock horns, as great warriors would do. Just a simple reminder, as of tomorrow there will be no chairs in front. But tomorrow is fire and more fire. And with that in mind, remember, to all our jiggers, we have police outside. Before you take the field, you must assemble behind the reading shed. We reach in a world that jiggers are the register too. But this is for the safety of our players. Supreme with his glory got weaker. And he will say, Jai Shri Ram, look at Supreme now. The beast, the brute, the true identity. Surya Narayan, Narayan, the beautiful God. Power itself, energy, the center of the universe. That keeps all life going. Is facing a challenge against Indra, the God of lords, or the Lord of the heavens and the God of rain. Who will win this epic battle? The point is called Mahasangram. For wherever goes this versus evil, Bhagavan says, I will come. Yada yada hi dharma कदुषितम धर्म संसार परात्मयम शंभवारे युगे युगे अयोध्यापति रामचंद्र के As the battle continues, we take this opportunity to remind you the RJ is still being passed around, although with a little drizzle. And we thank you for coming out and staying with us night upon night and tonight with such weather. We ask you to patronize in the form of sales. Remember on Sunday we have the Indian High Commissioner and his family coming. We'll have other dignitaries throughout the weekend. Remember on Friday also, Felicity Ramleela will begin. So after we finish here on Monday, we will go and join with you. Others of Denmark for a few nights also. The Lord will take charge now, my dear devotees. Place the arrow upon the bow, you will make sure it is the appropriate time. Not a moment further, not a moment past. You will take great aim, and at an appropriate moment, where Bali was about to overpower Shri, he takes aim. Hara Hara Mahadeva Ki! Sugriv jumped up and he went at Bali. Shri Raam is making his way one footstep. He's taking his time. Tara has heard what is going on. Lend Tara. Lend Tara a umbrella, please. Angad was also there. He rushed forth. We do not want much individuals to take the jamming of the rain, sorry. So we ask only a few to complete this scene. Sugri went and he places the head of Bali on his lap. Angad went at his hands. Tara close to the feet. And Tara is saying, oh Bali, I have told you this, but you do not listen. And gradually Shri Ram reaches and Shri Bali is saying, oh Ram, O Master of the universe, O Vishnu Bhagavan Avatar, he asking you. He says, oh my dear, I have not done you anything, nor your family, nor your kingdom, but yet still you shoot me like a hunter in the night. And Bhagavan Ram smiled, he said, listen, when the father is absent in the life, the bigger brother becomes the father, and you have not treated your son appropriately, you have beaten and broken him, take away the wife and put her in a dungeon, and deny him the basic comforts. For that, you have to be taken out. However, if it is your desire, I will take back my arrow, give you back your strength, and everything will go on as normal. Shri Bali smiled, he said, Prabhu, listen. Rishi ka muni ka bharam bhan, naam smaran hota hai. He said, Lord, The rishis and the munis have chanted your name, Naam Smaran, for countless generations, time memorial, everlasting, from birth till death sometime, and never seen you. Not even a shadow, an illusion, an image of such capacity. Today I see not the young boy Raam, but Sankar Chakra Gada Padmani Bhagwan Sri Vishnu himself standing before me. What again do I want? But Lord, I ask you one favor. Take my son Angad, where is Angad? And allow Angad to be as your own godchild. Merge my people with the people of Sugriv so they will have one united voice and take care of the city. And when Angad reaches the appropriate age, give him back the city. He looked at his brother Sugriv and he says, Sugriv, please forgive me. But in this world, Abhiman and pride, ego, lust and greed, it damages the bounds of relationship, even that within brothers. But today I leave this world and I beg of you, take care of my city and my son. And in saying these words, Rama Rama Kai Rama Kai Rama Rama Kai Ram, he chanted the name of the Lord, and that soul of the Bali left the body. Where does it go? Right in oneness with God. Shri Ram said, listen Bali, while your soul is roaming, I forgive you a Bardan. And little do people know of this Bardan. He says, when I come as Sri Krishna and my time to leave this world, I will be the king and you will be the hunter, and you will take my existence and separate me from this great beyond. Prem se bole Krishna Govinda Maharaj ki! Tara started to bawl and cry now. And because it was a very limited time, Shri Ram was saying, Tara, why are you crying? And Bhagwan Ram, they looked at him, but Lord, why use this inappropriate language? He said, listen, Tara, what is yours is lying on the ground. And what is mine, I have already taken it. You take yours and you go. Do what you want with it. I have mine. This is a lesson in society that the soul belongs to God and it is God. And the body belongs to this world. Burn it, bury it, throw it in the middle of the ocean. That is your desire. In doing so, Hanuman Baba, Angad, Sugriv, and a few others right here, they'll perform that Shad. They will burn the body. Don't go yet, don't go yet. Never see it walking dead. Lakshman was the officiator here, Jagave, the beautiful mantras. While this is going on, Hanuman Baba is Maha Brahman. He will also take over. Shri Ram will call Lakshman. He says, listen, Lakshman, reach your kin person in the man. Come. Go, I cannot enter Kishkinda for 14 years. Put Sugriv on the throne and Angad as second in command. Put Hanuman Baba as chief advisor. You see the rain coming. We have to wait until the rainy season ends now. And Pierre, we will start the search for Devi Sita. I am going in a spot called Parvarshan Parvat, high up in the mountain regions where I can see the ocean. When you are finished, come there and meet me. And the Lord will exit that spot, not allowed to enter a city or town for 14 years. And in doing so, the funeral rite was completed. The body was discarded. We offer a little water. We must offer a little water in the form of Tilanjali for the blessings of the soul. And there now, as the Tassa comes along, all roads lead to Kishkinda. For there now a new king. Although they have suffered the loss of the great Bali, but Bali was a very powerful king, but very violent in nature. A new era will take place. We already have the throne set up, so we will use it right here. We will invite all the players. If you can come out in the rain, if not, do not get wet. I cannot pay your medical bills. People from near and far will jump and come into this gathering, leading that entourage, Hanuman on one side, Adi Shesha, 1,000-headed serpent, Lunchman on the other. Remember my dear devotees, we invite you to come out very early tomorrow. We have a lot of play. Just a gentle reminder once again for all our triggers. Before you enter on the field, you must join us behind the reading shed. Lakshman says, come. Also, Pierre, come. Sit on the throne. Angad, sit on the other side. They will wash their forehead. Some traditions say they will bathe them using a sunk. A chandan that is made out of the sandalwood, rice, sugar, and all these royal entities. On the forehead, the ears, under the throat, the hand. The hand will show you properly, man. You need to do this thing properly. Light up the fire must be witnessed. I don't. Please listen, also great. Today you're going to take on the responsibility of not only yourself and your family, but a kingdom ruled with not only the mind but the heart. Oh Angad, listen and learn. For the duty of the Viceroy, for the second in command is not only to perform, but to learn, so you can be a better king one day. Always put your people first. And in doing so, they got the crowns now. They place it over the fire as a purification mantras. Fire will enlighten and energize. Wave it around the fire. Crowning Angad Viceroy. And he will crown Supreme King of Krishna. Ayodhya Ramachandra Ke. However, my dear devotees, Lakshman said, I must go now. You can eat, drink, and be merry, songs and dance. But look at the crowds. We cannot get the dance group to come out as yet. However, listen, whatever you do, I do dance last night, alright. Whatever you do, remember when the rainy season ends, you have to remember your promise. Oh Hanuman, remind him of the promise, or else you will have to deal with me. He shows him the bull. I will take matters into my own hand, and there, the son of Dashrath, and leaves that place back to the place called Parvarshan Parvat. Ayodhya Ramachandra Ke. Let me say special thanks and blessings today to each and everyone. I know the weather is not 100%, but you are still with us. We have a 15 minutes play to go. We try to shorten it as much because of the impact of tomorrow's play. We cannot cut. Today I have with me one of my brothers in Dharma, Mr. Shri, one of the past presidents not only of Ramleela here in Pierre Road, but I started, but also National Ramleela Council. He was the president for many terms and he's still on the executive. Lakshman will return to Shri Raam. Lakshman dehu morayajan nachat bhar paite O Rama nachat bhar paite dekat devar dekh ho narayana bhakti Syavar Ramchandra ki Jai Sharanam. We ask all players if you can remain where you are. We will start the next scene right here. However, because of the weather, we may not get a dance, so we'll put the vote of thanks in front. If we do get a dance, it's okay.
Namaste and Sitaram. The Pierre Ramleela Committee welcomes you to Pierre Ramleela Celebrations 2024. Our theme for this year is Jai Shri Ram. We would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to the following persons and businesses for their contributions in cash and kind. PNB Marketing Company Limited, BDC Transport Limited, Upper Level Educational Institute, Mr. Anil Serju, Pierre's Fabric, La Vida Home for the Aged, Uncle Harry, International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs, Sparky's Enterprises, Jenny's Tent and Party Rentals, Roshan Parag and Family, Shivan Babulal and Family, Tariq Baksh Jewelry, White Knight Bar, Dave Bar, Ratan Singh Tire Shop, Lucky Spot Minimat, Uncle Nana and Family, Ramesh Bhagwandin and Family, Ramson's Transport Company Limited, Rex Car Limited, Jim's Muffler Shop, Tantibanu and Family, Rams Logistics, A&R Auto Spa, India Heights, Betty Rashid and Family, Massey Machinery, Gems Printry Limited, Soritas Marketing, Central Chemical and Agricultural Supplies Limited, Devanarine Small Engine Repairs Limited, Nicholas Ram Sundar and Family, Dave's Radiator and Gas Tank Services, Godakun Coolant, Miranda's Scooter Store, Current Arjun's Transport, Point Lisa Steel Products Limited, Playboy's Bar, Tuners, Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Legacy Bar, On TT, Susan Selections, Prem Singh Puja Bhavan, Silver Fox Reel and Tackle, Paizu Baksh Construction Limited, Trendy Impressions by Lizzie, Mr. and Mrs. Kopichan Budan, Zarina Bal and Family, Art Concepts Limited, Ram Supermarket, Justice of the Peace, Mr. Krishna Ramkisu, Saturn and Enterprises, Vishala Lakshman and Family, Central Ice, Vidu Mamagai, Extra Foods, Nick's Coffee, Gas Funeral Services, Mark PVC Professional Construction Limited, Tallman Auto Air Conditioning, Multi-Sil Caribbean Limited, Multi-Sil Caribbean Paint and Distribution Limited, Drive-On Auto Rentals Limited, SSR Aluminum Glass and Steel Decor, G1 Food Supplies, Gawkar and Hirlal and Family, Amit Rambulam and Electrical Services, Caribbean Flavors, Roger Mechanical and Wrecking Service, User and Sanka and Family, Shigona's Water Corporation, His Worship the Mayor, Mr. Faik Mohammed, Shigona's Fire Service, Drop Shop, Shivani's Minimart, Nancy's Pharmacy, Kewal Singh's Auto, Ravi's Refrigeration and Air Conditioning Limited and Green Pool Limited, Amit and Shalini, Anil Bal and Family, Andy Danisa and Family, Advanced Precision Machine Shop, Harindras Transport, Wiz Transport. Special thanks to our narrator, Pandit Kishnarayan Banarsi and the Saraswati Ramayana and Chautal Group for their continued support. Pandit Vishesh Vyas for conducting our ground puja. Special thanks to Energy Board Welding and Fabricating, Radam Sports Club, Rudy's Welding and Fabricating, Tipnarayan Enterprises, Boogies Liquor Mart, Tipnarayan Training, Synergy Meds, Tire Hub, Life Grid Concrete for Life, SIB Construction Services Limited, Royal Gem Enterprises Limited, Sambrosco Imports Limited, New Tech Roofing and Guttering, Authentic Builders Hardware, AMK Transport, Shiraz Mohammed and Family. Special thanks to Satish Ramnarayan, also known as Prunes, the main architect of the 75 feet Ravana effigy and the entrance where the murtis are, and all other members who took their time and efforts to ensure all props and effigies were completed. Ajay Nisa and his team for building the second effigy. Satish Samaru and his team for assisting with traffic coordination. Special thanks to Baldi Shopping Mart for lending us the main entrance. Special thanks to Mr. Aziz and Advanced Collision Services Limited for the painting of the elephants and pedestals. Special thanks to Lisa Ramprasad for the painting of the Rangoli, to N. Ramuta Photography for his media and live coverage each night. Special thanks to all the wreckers, trucks, forklifts which assisted in transportation of bamboo and the murtis. Special thanks to Mr. Danny Ram Santa, the creator of our main attraction this year, our Shri Murti. And the most special thanks is to you, the audience, for your continued support year after year and night after night. We would like to make mention that the High Commissioner of India and his family will be gracing us with their presence on Sunday, 13th October 2024. If any names were missed, I humbly apologize. Thank you, and Sitaram.
As the dancer comes along, my dear devotees, the rainy season has come and gone, and what you are seeing is just the voucher. Lakshman says, "Oh Ram, I am going." Shri Ram says, "Listen, I allow you to go, but anger is the arch enemy of peace. Make peace first, and if then he does not want to come, then you have the authority." Shri Ram blesses him and he will leave that spot in Parvat, and as he is going, it says, while he is traveling, Tulsidas says, Ganda Gamada Nama Gara Shata Gora Priyahi Nadara Pana Ye Manamora Ram 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 Siya Ram 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 Gamini Dhama Kara Maka Ganamaye Kara Kira Pritisa Dhachalyai Ram 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 Sita Ram Ram Ram. Lakshman reached closer and closer, but he wanted to announce his presence, so he took out his bow, and without an arrow, he just pulled the string on the bow, such as the power. He just pulled the string on the bow itself and let it go. The whole place started to shake. Hanuman Baba says, "Listen, it is time." Sugriv, Nalnil, Jambu, and they jumped up. Sugriv rushed out. He says, "Oh Lakshman, please forgive me. I am a mere monkey. The monkey is like the mind and is gentle. But do not worry. We have warriors here, and they will come out in large numbers. We have called forth all of them. Monkeys, gorillas, apes. We even have bears and whatnot. You will lead the entourage. Let us go at the feet of the Lord." Hanuman Baba on one side, Adi Shesha, Lakshman on the other, and they begin to make their way towards the feet of that Lord, chanting, "Oh Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Jai Ram Ram Ram." Ayodhya Bhasha Shri Ramachandra, Ananda Rupa Jai Jai Ram. Ayodhya Bhasha Shri Ramachandra, Ananda Rupa Jai Jai Ram. Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Jai Ram Ram Ram. They are dividing themselves now, knowing the strategy. Shri Ram says, "Sugriv, you will remain with the Lord. Angad, you will take some going on the western boundary. Dravid and Sushade, you will take some on the north. Some will go to the west. And if you do not find any aspect, we will meet back up, and let us hear the words of Shri Ram." Sugriv will rush towards the feet of the Lord. He bows his head, he embraces the Lord, he lifts the Lord. The Lord lifts him, they embrace as two brothers. He said, "Prabhu, do not worry, more is coming." Shri Ram said, "Hanuman Baba, you come. Let all the armies go in a different direction, you go south. Give them the order that if nothing is found, no evidence of Devi Sita, meet with you. However, Prabhu Putrika Mary Mukamai took out the ring from the finger and he gave Hanuman Baba. Hanuman Baba bowed his head and he put it under the tongue. Prabhu Putrika Mary Mukamai, he said, I will keep this thing safe. And they continued now. They will separate. And as they made their way separating, it says that they could not find any evidence. They went north, they went west, they went east. And there they had to retire into the southern direction, falling back into the camp of Shri and one. Shri Ram will remain, Lakshman will remain, Sugri will remain. But the rest of warriors will go. And one by one they will come back to Hanuman now. They go deeper and deeper in the south. And while they gather there for a moment, Hanu will show you where to go. We pause for a cause. We have a little intermission in the rain. We sit down, God, and we don't want our dance group not to leave without doing the second dance. So I cross you over the yogi. We will dance in front of our Hanuman Baba on the Rangoli.
Sitaram again, welcoming back on the stage is Sabri Bindi Sipasal, who's 12-year-old, leading the Apsara Dance Company. She won't be by herself this time, she will be with the whole group. So let's give them a big round of applause for the Apsara Dance Company.
Adi Shakti Jagadambe Mata Ki. So our youngsters, take a look backwards, look around, come and take the blessings of the Divine Mother. Today is the night of the Kala Ratri. Adi Shakti Jagadambe Mata Ki. So our final scene begins right here in front of the reading shed. The warriors, they are wondering now, what do we do? Where do we go? How do we go about this thing? We have nowhere to go. North we have come from, west and east is only the banks of the ocean. While they are talking now, they started to talk about Ram, they started to talk about Lakshman and Sita, Ravan and all these things. And the chatter of 72 million monkeys becomes like satsang. The whole environment, the people, the animals and everything that lived there, they begin to talk and come out and listen to that talk. They draw the attention of one of the forest life, a bird. This bird was bent and broken and burnt. And he says, look what's going on here. Monkey flesh is the best meat you could get. I will go there and have my dinner. However, I cannot run them down, so I'll take my time. As he makes his way into the inner sanctum, they were so overwhelmed with the name of the Lord, trying to find a way out of this thing. They did not realize that they had a special guest. While these monkeys are formulating a plan, they are calculating, multiplying, dividing and whatnot, they are wondering what will we do. The name Ram again comes up. Lakshman, Sita, Hanuman. But then a special name, and we saw him yesterday. The name Jatayu. Jatayu name entered, and this paused that bird for a moment, waiting to hear if he hears correctly. And then his name was reintroduced again as a great warrior. But they are using the tense of past. So he got a little worried and he went in very quietly and listening. Knowledge is power. When he could not take it anymore, he entered into the conversation, and the warriors, they jumped back to see this vulture, hideous by nature without feathers and whatnot. They started to laugh at him, but what is going on, a bird? Count high, who are you? And he begins to speak. He says, I am Sampati. I am the younger brother of Jatayu, yes, you just spoke of. My brother and I, we are the children of Arun, brother of Garud. And we are coming from the lineage. We are charioteer of my father, the charioteer of Surya Narayan Swami. I heard you speak of my brother. They say, yeah, we will tell you of him, but what is going on with you? Why are you in this condition? Is it something you eat or drink or whatnot? He said, no. My brother and I were trying one day to see who could reach the sun. And I was younger than him, faster than him, but I was not as clever. And when I was leaving the atmosphere, my body began to be burnt. And in doing so, I fell back to the ground. I fell back to the ground in the protection of my brother. However, I could not move, so I had to remain here, body bent, broken from the fall, burned by the rays of the cosmos. And one day a sadhu once told me that one day you will get everything that will come back to you. However, every day you will get a meal, so I have entered here to get a meal. But now I want information. Tell me, where is my brother Jatayu? And Hanuman Baba said, listen, we have good news and we have bad news, my brother. Jatayu has gone to the great beyond. However, he died in the hands of the Lord. Such a beautiful place to go, that the Lord was the last sight, sound, smell, and even touch. Only few are fortunate. The other one ever recorded is in Mahabharata Puran, Karan. He says, listen, you have died a noble and pious death, so you should celebrate. He says, yes. I pray for my brother's soul. I am happy and sad at the same time, but listen, since my brother has done a great job fighting this demon and making sure Shri Ram gets the information, I want to do something now. Well, all the monkeys and them start to laugh. What can a bird without wings do? Your wings are burnt and bent and broken. And Hanuman Baba said, listen, never judge the book by its cover, you know. Listen, never judge the book by the cover. Let us see his attributes. Something you may do, I can't do, and I can do, and you can do. He says, oh vulture, how can you help? He said, listen, Hanuman, a vulture has to live off the prey of another, so we have to have good eyesight. And just like all birds, we can be able to see far distances, and some birds can actually see underwater. This is why you see a bird like a pelican can go in the water and get fishes. I can see from a distance, and if I see Sita, I will tell you where she is. It says that he climbed up a little rock there now, take your time. And he will see, look to the northern direction. It says, and he says, no, I'm not seeing anything like Sita. He looked to the west, but I traveled. He said, no, you see, you get the answer? He turned east. No signs of baby Sita. And he rushes forth in the direction of south now. And he paused. How did this man, this beast, this bird, I should say, know where Sita was, and how we know who is Sita? For he did not see the human structure, but the divine light, the inner consciousness, the Atma. It was radiant from a distance. He come down. He said, oh, Hanuman, listen, Sita is in Lanka, but she is in great distress. Someone must go, and when Hanuman hears this, Hanuman embraces him. And as Hanuman embraces him now, what happens? All the feathers of the body started to grow. For the sadhu had told him that he would come in contact with a devotee of the Lord so great that automatically the feathers will grow, the bones will heal, and the body will be in a beautiful fashion. Principle the power of Hanuman. The bird says, listen, Hanuman, I thank you for giving me back my body, and I promise you, as of Friday evening till Sunday, I will come and join in the war. And in some scriptures, and even in the Chinese episode of Ramayana, you see, some party will come in the war, and we will introduce that this year. However, he says, listen, someone must go now. Sita is in great distress, and he will exit, some party will exit now. And in the final words for this afternoon, who will go to Lanka, Rama? Who will go to Lanka? Who will go to Lanka, Rama? Who will go to Lanka? Who will go to Lanka, Rama? Who will go to Lanka? Shri Hanuman, and she says, what does he say? I can't go in. I have done my part. Somebody had to go. Jam one. The bear say, I have traveled the world 27 times. I'm too old for this. Another name say, well, we can't go, but we could come. We could go, but we can't come back. Angad says, I am too inexperienced. All say we could try, but none can go with not only speed, but strength and wisdom. And Jambavan went there, and he shook up Hanuman Baba. He says, Jago, you like to shake people? Get up, get up. Wake up, my dear brother. For you were blessed by many great gods and demigods. I will explain as we go along. However, by your great powers, a little child, you were very mischievous. You used to take the clothing of the sadhus and put white upon the tree, and the sadhus pronounce a curse upon you. You would forget your strength until one day Brahma will give you back that knowledge. I have taken the form of this bear. I am Brahma, I am Jambavan. So now I remind you, you are no ordinary individual. You know who you are? Shankara's son, Keshari Nandan, Principal power of Putran. Rise. As the dancer comes along, he says, go, not for the sake of myself or yours, but for the sake of Dharma. For when good men do nothing, wickedness will rise. We cannot allow this. We have made that promise to the Lord, and here now, he begins to rise. But how? He begins to rise and he becomes large as the mountain. tall as the mountain, as you said, as large as the ocean. And there, he puts his hands on the earth and he performs Ganesh Puja, Gauri Mata Shankar Baba. He looked to the sky, he says, "O Akash Devta, he is ready." When you see that, he real ready. He said, "Bless me." But the last mantra out of the mouth now, coming out of the lips of Hanuman Baba, let us all join with him. Shri, Shri, Raam makes his way down with the speed of a supersonic jet. As he makes his way out, my dead bodies, it says the spot where he presses down the foot. And our brother, the president, will tell you it is still there in India. He leaves a stamp. Jai Shri Ram! Har Har Mahadev Ki! While Hanuman Baba is making his way to Lanka, if you see fit and if it is safe to do so, please come out and make your final parade. If you can't jump, you can take a walk. So once again, we say special thanks to members of our dance group, you, the viewing public, for joining night after night, especially tonight, coming out in this cool weather. We say special thanks to the President of the National Ramleela Council for not only joining us, but staying with us. To my brother-in-law and sister, I must say blessings. To Uncle Chowie, no stranger to Ramleela, the Tassa group, Tri-Star Tassa group, Lakia group, our Cuz Song crew, and all those individuals, Mr. Ramatar and his crew, we say special blessings to you. Thank you for being with us and joining us. Remember, tomorrow, very early, we want to start. If we can start before the half six, is even better. A lot of play. Remember the jiggers, those who are coming out, please, you have to assemble behind the reading shed before play, or else you are not allowed on the field. Just a simple reminder, from tomorrow, we'll have the police present. We have it every night, but we'll have it more from tomorrow. Okay? So we thank you, we say blessings, and if we have come short in any way, Prabhu, we have shot to the Chamakadu. Dayakaro. Let us pray, my devotees, to the younger ones again who are here in this weather. I say thank you, and to the parents, we say blessings to them also. Make a wish, say a prayer in the simplest of manner. We offer back love and devotion, and if we have come short, please forgive us. Hari Om. Twameva Mata Chapita Twameva. Twameva Bando Chasaka Twameva. Twameva Vidya Dravidam Twameva. Twameva Sarva Mama Deva Deva. Shiva Hari Shiva Rama Sakhi Prabhu. Trivivita Panivadana Yevipu. Aja Janeshwara Yadava Paimam Shiva Hari Vijayam Guru Me Maram. Pratibinam Kushalam Jai Mangalam Harium. Shanti, 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 Hari Om. Omkar, let us all join together. Victory to our way of life, Sanatan Dharma, to our Ramleela, and to each and everyone. May that victory with you now and forevermore. Prem se boli Ayodhya Parinam Chandra ki, Har Har Mahadev ki, Satya Sanatan Dharma ki. Sab koi Jai Jai Jai. Sita Naam Bhojan, light refreshments, and of course Parsad. Parsad was donated tonight by the Singh family and prepared by members of the Malabar Shiv Mandir temple that I am in charge of. So thank you again for using our chairs and carrying it back. I see Uncle is carrying it. Thank you. Make sure you get your meals and your Parsad before you go.
मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे। आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे। राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे। राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे। मेरी झोपड़ी
राम से रूठे राम से माने, राम सिया की करुण कहानी। एक है चंदन एक है पानी। राम सिया राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम। तेरे नाम घूमता ना तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का घूमता ना तेरे नाम, आदि का घूमता ना तेरे नाम, आदि का घूमता ना तेरे नाम, आदि का घूमता ना तेरे नाम। हरि अनंत हरि कथा अनंता, कहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता। राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए, जीवन भर रामायण गाए। प्रेम कोई हम और न जाने, राम से रूठे राम से माने। राम सिया की करुण कहानी। कथा अनंता, कहहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता। राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए, जीवन भर रामायण गाए। प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने, राम से रूठे राम से माने।